Hey you, and welcome to a quick little tutorial that I fancy making. This has been requested by you all and I'm looking forward to showing you. So today we're gonna do a little tutorial on the Four Chords song that I posted, I think that was a month ago or something. I just want to say thank you so much for showing interest in that. It really warms my heart. Before we start with the tutorial, I just want to say that I'm sort of expecting that you know a couple of chords, your extended chords, your major sevens, minor nines, and that kind of stuff, because that would really help being able to play this cool little melodic chord progression. Yeah, so let's just get cracking. All right, let me just quickly show you what we're dealing with. Cool, that's the essence of it. So, the main part of it is essentially 4 different chords. My top tip is to, if you're not familiar with playing these chords, just take some time sort of playing them. Just play the progression first of all, right? Get really comfortable switching in between them. Cool. Once you feel super confident with that, then we get cracking with adding that little melody on top. When we want a melody to sort of stand out while we're playing chords, the key thing is to make sure that your melody is the highest note of the chord. So say when I'm playing this D flat minor 9, my highest picked note is my E flat right here. So we start off the melody with a and then something like that. That's gonna be the melody. Now we gotta start working on getting our pinky to be really flexible and also some picking with our right hand. Now, I think most of the time I'm using my ring finger and my pinky on my right hand to pick the B and the E string to get the notes to really come out. And basically to create the melody, I'm using my pinky to sort of slide up and down, creating these, manipulating the chord, I guess, right? Getting that little melody to ring out. So while I'm playing my D flat minor 9, I'm sliding my pinky up to the 5th fret, to our E, and then I pick the E string, and I'm actually low-key playing the E string with my index finger. I'm like fretting it a little bit with my index finger right there. So that's how the melody comes out in the D minor 9 chord. So yeah, it's pinky, slide, pick the E string that your index finger sort of catching on to there on the 2nd fret. Cool. After that, I'm sliding all the way up to our E major 7. Now, instead of playing, like hammering on our B string with my pinky, I'm hammering on the E string instead. So I get that melody out. That's how we create that sound. Now, be really careful with your hammer-ons, just because sometimes if you don't have control of your pinky, it's really easy to just go. So you want to make sure it's more of a be slow and considerate with your hammer-on is what I mean. Cool. So we got. Now, the next bit goes. Got my E major 7. I'm lifting my pinky off, hammering on the B string again to the 9th fret, then I lift my pinky off again to pick the B string again. So I'm getting... After that, I've got conveniently my ring finger right here on my G string, 8th fret, because, you know, my chord is chilling out there. That's what my hand is doing. I actually just pick my G string with my middle finger, right hand, and do an immediate slide. Hammer off, and then I pull off down to the 4th fret. And then I play the 3rd chord. I end up picking the B string with my ring finger, or your 4th finger, right? And then the G string with my 3rd finger. And then I use my pinky to again hammer on from the 3rd fret to the 4th fret. And see, my pinky and ring finger, they've now created this. They're now on the same fret. So I just sort of slide them up to the 6th fret. And then to get back to the 4th fret on the D and G string, I just use my index finger for that. Then we get to this beautiful B major 9 chord. Oh, sorry, my hair is stuck in the guitar. There we go. With this chord, the B major 9, it's essentially, I'm just picking the strings in 2s or 3s. I think that's not really been decided whether it's in 2s and 3s. Let's say in 3s, right? So start off with A, D, and G. I go just down a string. So now the B string is at the top, and lastly, the E string is going to be on top. And that's essentially it. I will do a cheeky little hammer on from the 2nd fret. So we're talking the B string here, the 2nd fret up until the 4th fret. Okay, so what is that little slap at the end? The slap is just a harmonic. Instead of pinching it like that, I'm giving it a quick little slap. Now, it's important when we do this slap that you don't have your hand sort of, completely sort of vertical. You want to keep your hands at a little bit of a slant. You basically want to slap 12 frets above where you've got your left hand fretted down. That's probably a bit of explanation of doing that, but you want to slap it an octave above the note. Tone. I used the Boss GT1000 core. I found this amazing preset made by Jack Gardner. Thank you, Jack. I use his presets all the time, honestly. I think they're great. And this is the one called Lo-Fi Clean. And I love it for this one, honestly. So this is what it sounds like with the Lo-Fi Clean. Alright, you all, thank you so much for watching this tutorial. I hope you found it useful. If you decide to sit down and learn this and post it online, please tag me in it because I would absolutely love to see you playing it. If you'd like, I made a profile on Buy Me a Coffee, so if you fancy keeping me caffeinated, please go on there. Please don't do it if you can't afford to, but you know, it's just as a little thanks, I guess. If you enjoyed this, I would really appreciate it. Again, Please don't feel forced to though. We've already got our first supporter though, which I find so amazing. Thank you so much. I'll see you next time, guys, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.